Hello everybody and welcome to another Civilization 6 series here on the channel where we have pulled up Simon Bolivar, a random leader game with Heroes and Legends, Secret Societies, and Monopolies game mode. And we are up on Deity difficulty. Simon Bolivar, pretty good leader. Even though his bonuses are, mostly just boring. His bonuses are probably the best. Well, no, used to be the best. Now with leaders like Ludwig and like Jongla, you don't hold up so much, Simone, but hey, one movement to all units. Blam! There you go, that's the best thing about him. Plus one movement to all units. We're gonna get a little spicy with this. This changes a lot about the game because movement and restrictions on movement is really a big factor in how this game is balanced. And look at the start that I rolled. Haha. Do you know what this is? I think I know what this is. Do you see this? This shouldn't have this on it. It shouldn't have the science. It shouldn't have this much food, and it shouldn't have the gold on it. So let's figure out what this is. Boom. Yosemite. Oh, Yosemite is probably the best natural wonder to start right beside. And ooh, we have choices we had to make. Do we go to the north? Do we go to the south? I'm going to take the step up on the hill here because I wanted to see this tile. So, because we're Simone, we have options. Most settlers would only be able to move onto this hill tile, and then that's where the game would, or the turn would end. However, we are not most settlers. We can move on this and settle onto this tile immediately. Or we can be brave, move here. Oop, there's a goodie hut up there. That's fantastic. We can settle for this tile here and have these as our starting tiles and hope we reach this tile soon enough. Or next turn we can move here, settle, and start working this tile immediately. And that's what we're going to do. We're not going to just settle for this lousy 2-1-1 tile. We're going to settle here and we're going to get this 3-1-1, 3-3 tile. This 6 yield tile versus a 4 yield tile. That's an amazing, even though we're starting a turn behind. And our speed is really going to help us make up for all that loss. We can also move straight into this marsh and still move away, and we're going to send you over in this direction. Pop over in the woods. That would normally end any regular settler's turn. But, blam, because we are playing as Gran Colombia, we start immediately there. We can settle as soon as we move because we have that extra movement. Your extra movement is really going to show itself with scouts, so we definitely want to get as many scouts out as we possibly can and get as much knowledge on this map as we can. We have a goodie hut here, we have a goodie hut down here, we have barbs down here, lots of chances to get lots of era score. We also have a governor title because I'm playing with secret societies. The Hermetic Order, every time I choose you, it feels bad. It feels real bad. We could just straight up go for Pingla. Pingla, best one, best boy, best governor boy, always. Or we could go for Magnus, get a lot of settlers. I think what we're gonna do, I might actually go for Magnus and try to settle out as much as I can. I think your extra movement on settlers is very powerful as Gran Colombia, and we got food for days, bro. But that being said, food for days means that the loss of settlers from loss of population from settlers is not as, game ending a deal, and that science and culture could really take off. Ooh, what choice do we go for here? I guess I guess we're gonna go Pingala. Just play it safe. Play it safe. As for first research, looking at our local area, diamonds, mining, we'll go for that. What is this goody hut going to give us? Hercules and unit experience. That's okay. Not the best, not the best. But we did meet Arma. Also, again, not really the best. If we attack him now, I don't think they'll be able to kill, then we can promote. Oh, don't do it. Don't you do it, jerk. Don't you do it, you jerk. Oh, I might lose that goody hut. Well, that barb camp. Whatever. We got plenty of air score. We have an interesting choice to make here. I could go for astrology, because Yosemite, of course, is going to boost a holy site. You get +1 from every adjacent wonder tile. Is that what it is? +2 from each adjacent national wonder tile. So that'd be a +4. But that's killing a really good tile. That's killing a really good tile. Or we could just go bronze working and, you know, find iron. I think there might be iron here, or maybe here. This looks like an irony start. We're still waiting on this. I think we're gonna go bronze working. I might regret it. Vatican City, lots of faith city-states. Another Goody Hut gives me an envoy, and we found the coast. Envoy. I could go to Armagh, train a galley, craftsmanship. Let's pop you into Vatican. I think we'll be able to get a builder out with these crazy good tiles. Kill this barb camp. Blam. Some air score, military tradition, and we got the vampires. And what can we see? More coast. There's a city over here, though. We can settle. Auckland to our north. Auckland's good because we're kind of wet. This map is a little wet. First policy cards unlocked. Double for recon. +1 faith and gold. Get our pantheon up. It's always good. And we're going to have scouts out on the map, so it's good to have that double recon. We don't really have a lot of barbs in the area, and I don't think barbs are going to be a huge problem, to be perfectly honest. We're going to go ahead and start working on a settler. I want to get a second city over here to take advantage of all these great Yosemite tiles as fast as possible. And as far as civics go, I want to boost craftsmanship, so I'm going to jump straight into foreign trade. I'm waiting to have enough gold to buy a builder. It won't be that far away. Another goody hut. Gold and Sinbad. How much gold are we from a builder? Not much. We'll get there in just a couple turns. Ooh, our first neighbor. Scythia, and she is close. Well, I'm glad we went for bronze working, because we're going to have to move into an aggressive stance, most likely. With Scythia that close, she's going to come for us. We're kind of her only neighbor, and I want access to all of these resources, so I want her dead. So we're going to move ourselves into a very aggressive footing here to be able to take her on. And with these two powerful cities over here, I don't really see much that she's going to be able to do to stop us, if we're being perfectly honest. Yeah. We'll steal some gold from her by selling her diamonds and then just go murder her. As far as pantheons, we have religious idols, +2 faith from mines over luxury and bonus resources. We have luxury resource right here. I think this counts as a mine too, or it might be a core. Oh my god! Religious settlements. Blam. How? How did we get first religious settlements? We're gonna go right there. I kind of want to make sure that I have something in the neighborhood to go back to that, but I don't. Religious settlements and a natural wonder start. What a crazy start this is. Are we sure we're on deity? We're up here. We're up here. With our settler here, we have a choice. If I settle right here, I am in range of this spice tile. If I settle right here, I unlock these good yields immediately and start working like good yields down here or up here immediately. This spy style could be picked up by another city up here. This city is not going to have amazing tiles to work straight away, so I might want to like double up, you know, these yields a little bit. This is going to go to the capital. This is probably going to go to the capital. This is a low production city, but hey, it picks up all of this, right? We might even consider coming down here, having access to these, and then maybe some of these tiles down here, or we just settle right next to Yosemite. Die! Oh, please don't kill me, Scout. Oh boy, it's a lot of troops you got sitting right there, lady. She's gonna kick me out of her border soon, but it was nice to explore while we can. Purchasing our first builder. I was right. There's iron up here. Kill this outpost. A little bit of air score. And let's be fancy. Let's go for like animal husbandry. I've decided to play for tempo. We're going to settle right here to have this amazing yield start. We're going to start working this tile. And really, all you're going to be able to do is build like spearmen or something. It's going to take you a while to get good enough, but eventually you'll get there. Somebody to our north. Okay, Babylon. A little harder to invade. In all honesty, a little harder to kill. But not impossible. With our speed, nothing is impossible. We've also found Vietnam, another hyper defensive civ. Maybe these two will hate each other more than she hates me. That would be a major bonus towards us. I'm willing to sell off our diamonds for some quick and easy cash, and I'm thinking to go here. Make her friendly. This is worth more gold in the long run. So we're going to go with Batrius. And let's go ahead. We might consider purchasing this. Or we might consider that. I think that's better. It's a better play. And we're going to send our builder over there to deal with that. I'm hoping horses spawn over here. No, lost my warrior. Iron mine goes up. Ironworking boosted. We'll get that in 8 turns. 32 turns on that is still so long. Bud. Why are you so bad, my friend? Maybe I should buy this tile just to give you something to do. Ugh. Let's go ahead and do that and make sure you're working that better tile. And keep you locked on that one. Maybe we can kill this. Ah, man. I was hoping we could kill you, get a little extra air score. Bummer, 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 bummer. Craftsmanship boosted, apprenticeship boosted. That gives us suzerainty of the Vatican. Nope, you need one more little guy, huh? One more envoy. We'll get you there eventually. I really hope. Okay, man, this is turning out to be weirdly aggressive and defensive. How many turns we got left on this area? Hopefully we have enough to get 5 more air score. That would be really nice. Ironworking is discovered. We're going to pop right down here and found our 3rd city, Cartagena de Indias. And you kind of want to get like a trader or something. Send back to Bogota to make it better. Craftsmanship's done. Let's change from gold, which we don't need anymore, to production. And let's go with fighting barb strength. We got a barb camp spawned right up here we got to deal with. Alright, blam. Hercules is ours. Probably the best hero in the game, obviously, for obvious reasons. I could spend some gold to get an early encampment with Hercules, but before then, let's just build a swordsman. Boom, clan dispersed. And that gets us our golden age. Lucky for us, because we only had 3 turns left. We were cutting it a little bit close there, but we got it. We're about to get our first spearmen up. Spearmen kind of help stop Saka horse archers, but the problem is Saka horse archers are ranged, so they attack you without actually taking any damage themselves, but they have to be within 1 range to attack you. We need to spend some time on some archers. What really stops Saka horse archers in their tracks is range. With our next governor promotion, we really have a choice between upgrading Pingala, going for the Owls, or going for the Sanguine Pact. And since I'm about to war, we're just gonna go vampires. It's just nice to have meat for the grinder, because Neapolis already has walls, so it's gonna be a real grinder to get all the way over here to Pokrovka. But we're gonna try. The world enters into the classical age, and we have unlocked the Comandante General. Who did we end up with? Jose Antonio Paez, which gives us 5 combat strength, and his retirement ability is 4 combat strength to cavalry class units within 2 tiles. So it incentivizes us a little bit to build cav, but I wouldn't say to like an aggressive degree does that really incentivize us to build cavalry. Let us actually take a moment to go right here, pop down an encampment, and get that encampment built. Boosting military training, boosting state workforce, and we're gonna go right back into finishing up our swordsmen. As far as dedications go, we're the only one in the golden age in the local area, so we really need to be aggressive here with taking people out. But none of these dedications really help with that. Eureka's provide an extra 10% of tech cost. Meh. Commercial hubs, harbors provide science. That's okay, but I have none of those. Inspirations. Each city receives 1 culture for each specialty district. That's something we can actually take advantage of right now. I don't have any faith, but the builder movement charge stacks really well with Colombia for monumentality, and I do have some gold. Right, I do have some gold, but as I start taking cities, that's going to go away. I think we're just going to go pin, brush, and voice to keep pushing culture. Culture equals cards, and cards equals better military eventually. It does take time, though. Our first swordsman comes out, and let's send him over to the front lines. We could build another swordsman. We could build a barracks, or else I could save up and buy a barracks. I think what we're going to do is we're going to build some archers. We're going to need kind of some ranged firepower to knock down this troop number. It's time to take out the discipline card, and it's time to start making units. So, melee, anti-cavalry, and range, 50% production. Should have had that in a while ago. Everything else is just sort of going to stay where it is. But that'll help speed up these bad boys. We need to get an army up and running fast. And we need to get it before she can really get her own great generals. Let's promote right into connoisseur so we can get our government faster. 6 turns on that is not that bad, but it's also, you know, not great. We have unlocked battering rams to help take this city, and it might actually be worthwhile to just come in here and spend our ludicrous amounts of money on that. While we have Hercules up, refuse. Just take Neapolis. Government's unlocked. So, we are going to go for oligarchy. Oligarchy gives us 2% unit experience and +4 combat strength. When we look at this, I think we're going to go for Limitanii. We're going to go ahead and pop on Strategos to get some earlier great generals as well. We already have the Commandantes, so we're kind of like double stacking a little bit. But this way we're allowing ourselves to get sort of that retirement bonus off the Commandantes without feeling bad. Engineering is going to be next, and when we go for engineering, we're gonna pop right up here and go for walls. That way we can protect Cartagena from Armagh, because Armagh belongs to Tomyris, which is, you know, something I'm not a big fan of. Something we're gonna have to deal with. But we're stacking up here to take Neapolis. It should fall fairly fast. And then into Pokrovka, and we'll try to just take whatever we can grab as we go through. Well, we are here. I think it is time. I don't like your face. Take the surprise war that you hate so much. And let's see what we can do. I kind of want to move you up first because I want the range, or the Commandante bonus on, what is it? 5 combat strength to all land units within 2 tiles. I want to get the best use on that as I can. We're gonna also take the time to pop up here and smack with you. And we're gonna pillage our way through a little bit. We want some of the pillage yields. Pillaging is good. We want to take the time to do it. Hey, jerk! My worst enemy. We're gonna go ahead. We've pillaged away enough gold to pop in here and grab a barracks. That helps our housing situation a little tiny bit, and it gives us more production. What do barracks give? Where is it? Buildings. Barracks give +1 production, +1 housing, and a great general point per turn. Looking at great general points, we are working on Trung Truck, which reduces our war weariness by 25%, which is sick. She's really good. A good first one to get, because I kind of plan on being at war for a while, and we're not Alexander. We're going to have those war weariness problems. And really, generally, thanks to the overpowered nonsense that is heroes, we've almost taken Neapolis. It didn't really have that much combat strength. Our swordsmen are much stronger than this, and our vampire hasn't even hit the city yet. I'm not really willing to do so yet, until I can heal. Go away, jerk. See, I don't want to lose the vampire to, like, shots like that, right? Slurp! Eat this unit! Oh man, there's a... Well, I didn't want to see you, honestly. But we can take this city. It belongs to us now. Not for long, though. It's only got 1 population. Well, 17 turns is... It's dealable. And we do have... some ranged units in the general vicinity to help deal with the nonsense. Let's go deal with that archer and unhook the Commandante and throw you over here. I want the Commandante covering as many people as I can. We're gonna need a builder to come deal with all the nonsense that I just did to this city. I would be happy if we could spare Hercules. We are able to claim our first great general. And to be perfectly honest, I think we're just gonna use her for her thing. Because this Commandante is kind of doing everything that I need her to do already. So let's go ahead and just get that war weariness bonus going. We have built walls here, so nothing's gonna stop us on this side of the world. And we could play greedy and go for a quick Sinbad, and I think that's what we're gonna do. We are real close to just taking this, and I think after a round of shots, yes, after a round of shots, boom, that is just what we are able to do. Come forward. Forward. Hippolyta. Well, I don't like seeing you there, madam. That's a little more iffy. Ooh, we've lost Hercules. That kind of changes my math a little tiny bit. We're gonna need some firepower to come up here to the front lines. Gonna need you to move, get you in the city. And to protect this city, I'm gonna need to take some pot shots here. I can smack you, take some defenses out. That'll do a little bit. We've only got a few turns. Oh no, 87. Never mind. We're doing fairly well on keeping Petrovka, but I need meat to the front. I could use some siege, but I don't have any. We weren't smart enough to get siege. We just have this battering ram, which, if we're being honest, usually works just fine early in the game. I need to make a choice. Do I go more into the attacky, smash plan here, or do I make contingencies? I think I'm gonna switch you two around. Get you healed. Move up. Move up. Move back, move up, and start taking some shots. Wow, we're struggling a bit more to take Ganus here than I was expecting that we would take. This is not working out for me in the way that I had hoped it would. We're taking damage I kind of wish we weren't. And we've got a rough patch of ground that we had to cover through here before we can get there. Ooh, kind of a pain. But I do believe we might be able to hold out at least until our swordsmen get down there. I would love just a little bit of gold, so that I could come in here and do this. Helps me hold that city a little bit longer, but gives me fodder for the front. Machinery is next. Simon Bolivar with crossbows. Nothing could stop us at that point. Kill you. Honestly, what I would love is to just get rid of these city walls. But I'm not sure we're gonna get there. We're gonna have to fall back. If I can get those swordsmen down though, that might be just enough. We're gonna have to do a little bit of shuffling here. Start attaching all of these bad boys up so that we can heal our vampire. He took a little more damage than I'm comfortable with. Once I take Ganus here, then others should sort of fall into place after that. If I can secure a normal age, I'd be pretty happy with that. Oh, okay. Stupid Saka horse archers coming into play here. If I move forward there, I'm definitely gonna die. I can't afford to die. I'm gonna need units. We need more units. I don't have enough. We might slot in raid. See what that does for us, because there's some pillages we could take. But that means I'm gonna have to take a city soon, or else we're in trouble. We did pick up Sinbad. Let's use him to pick up, if we can, a little bit of gold or some era score somewhere. It's almost the end of the era, so we're gonna need something. Defensive tactics is next. What can you do for us? A granary would probably be okay. I'm gonna upgrade to the crossbowman here to make my life a lot easier, I hope. And this stupid vampire is never gonna be able to heal until I can get over here to Ganus. Take that city away from her. Theater Square might be nice. In all honesty though, it's just like troops or traders. What do I get? I don't have enough iron for a swordsman. Let's work on a crossbowman, but that's gonna take ages. That's too long. Can't do that. Trader it is then. What kind of walls? Ancient, ancient. We're still in business with the battering ram. Okay, now we can start getting our stuff to bear here. The vampire might die, but that's okay. Take a little damage on him. He'll be fine. What I really want to do is get in here. 480, huh? Well, we got Sinbad. Sinbad will make that money for us. And we're going to come in here and we're going to purchase ourselves a catapult. That way we are directly able to go ahead to start shooting the city some more. I've got multiple swordsmen in the area. I don't think this swordsman's going to die. I'm not sure this swordsman will die either, so I think we're fine. Really, what I would love to see is some promotions, but I'm not getting them, which is a little frustrating. Take your shot. Get up here. You're gonna get double shot from a few places, which is less good, but not much I can do about that. I need you to heal. As long as I can keep one unit to the front here, that's all I really need. I've got 2 of those bad boys shooting here, so I think I just need melee units. Oh, I hate buying a spearman. Boy, do I ever hate buying a spearman. I could levy military here for 385. That'll give me some air score, but I don't think it's enough air score to... Oh, also I can't do it on time. Never mind. Let's grab our second vampire, make sure that he's around so we can take him down to the front lines. Our mob just gets smacked around. We're still churning through here. This should fall next turn. I'm probably going to lose you, unfortunately. But not much we can do. Dedications. Well, I guess we'll go free inquiry because we might switch over to science focus after this, and we're just going to pop into feudalism next. You grant a governor title. You just grant better cav units. You know what? I'm just going to pop you and get my governor title. With that governor title, we're going to get Liang. Send her over to Pokrovka and make sure we put Pingala back in our largest population city, which would be Bogota. That'll drop our science for a turn or two, but we're okay with that. Once we can get this war finished up and be able to use the units that we've got here, we're going to be in a pretty good spot. We've got 3, 4, 5. We'll have 6, 7, 8 cities by turn 100, which is okay. Not the best, but it is fine. But it's 2 capital cities and a natural wonder, which is better than most people can say. I'm gonna pop me into the fewer grievances. We have been denounced by the whole entire world, so it's not gonna do much. But any port in a storm, and blam, we will take Ganus. I have no idea how to pronounce this city's name, but we'll take it. It's ours. My cop is next. She's got nothing of any note coming this way. My cop's going to be a bit of a pain to take, though, because it's just sort of weirdly placed. Well, we are the target of a military emergency. You don't like to see that once everybody's denounced you. And Batriuv. Wow. You're way over there. I don't see the point in you getting involved in this. But if you want to make those mistakes, you make those mistakes, lady. I've kind of cornered the market on great generals here. I'm sitting on quite a few. We've got Boudica, we've got Hannibal, we already used Trung Trot. Honestly, I'd like to get Boudica over here to get some use out of this, maybe. That would get us probably a man-at-arms. Speaking of, we might be able to promote soon. But honestly, I need to deal with this. I don't want to lose this. Hey, we got a religion. I really wasn't expecting that. Looks like nobody is really pushing religion in this game at all. And we will be able to pop right in here. My cop belongs to us. Let's get some points there, some experience. My cop, I'm going to keep you. And Sherito Milik, you are not long for this world, I'm afraid. We'll be right over there in a moment's notice. For our religion, we always go for Nabi, in remembrance of my fiance, Nabi. And what can we get? Work ethic, always good. I mean, it's just always solid, always great to have. Faith might be pretty good. I have at least 2 heroic relics that I'll have. We could use that to get just a little bit more faith. This is not so great. The whole world hates us, right? Who are we going to trade with? Production is nice, but faith could also be production. We don't really have very high adjacency, so let's go ahead and go for reliquaries. And we'll go for cross-cultural dialogue, just to have a little bit of science. Now, let's hope you stay alive. That did boost 3 cities, so that's, it's decent. I'm going to move you to Pokrovka to get that extra faith out of it. Now that Liang is settled here, I'm going to grab a builder to fix this city and fix this city. And we're going to need a builder to come up and sort of like make these tiles good, because this is where I want to put my first vampire castle. Might as well use it. We got to get that vampire castle use. If we don't use it, we're just wasting it. This city is pretty much going to be builder city. Pokrovka is going to make all the builders for the empire. And we're going to need to really put in some builder time here. Because we haven't done anything economic in our empire at all. Where's Boudica? We might want to consider sending Boudica over here. Because I do have the Comandante General. I do have Hannibal. I think we can send Boudica over here to try to get the use out of this barb camp. Maybe it's got a decent unit. If anything, it'll have a unit. And a unit's better than no unit. Who keeps declaring war? Rapa Nui. I kind of don't want to discover anybody until I kill her. Hopefully this is the end. Yeah, I'll be remembered. I will stand the test of time. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna go ahead and upgrade you to make a super duper scary, and we'll keep this Batreu. We are at war. We certainly are at war, and your army count is a little bit lower than mine. Does that mean I feel safe enough to go in and attack you? It might. It just might. I mean, what else are we doing with our time? Not much. So let's go ahead and consider killing her. And we're going to make a settler to come down here to settle over in this area. Finally get that settler done up. Boudica. Transfer you to Quito. There's the Matterhorn on this other side of the world. We are playing on Fractal, so this could be a separate continent, or it could just be the other side of my continent. We really do have, like, kind of just so much movement speed. Here's the problem I'm seeing, though. 39, 117. And he keeps denouncing me, which I don't like. Not something I am appreciative of. I can't do that yet. I need to get rid of the scout. And then I'll take the swordsman. Or I will aggress the camp and get a better unit. Feudalism is sorted, and let's change our policies. We're going to change it to the builder policy. And we could probably get rid of Limitanii. And no, I think we're going to need to keep Limitanii. I could probably get rid of a Gog. Pop conscription up here. And let's go with campus adjacency. We do have a couple of campuses. That'll get us a little bit of something so that we're not terrifyingly behind everybody. And we're gonna never build this. So let's go ahead and purchase that and build something useful like that granary. That's a little bit of era score. I'll retire Boudica to get Man-at-Arms. That seems like a decent enough deal. And we'll go ahead and clear that camp out. I don't know where we want to go next. Stirrups might be okay. Boy, we're dealing with all this nonsense, aren't we? Riding that denouncement train all the way into the station. Not much I can do right now. This Voisin is gonna hurt though. I don't like to see that. It's not going to feel good once it hits me. But hey, the quickest way to end an emergency is to take cities. Is to kill the people at war with you. The problem is that Voisin is starting in friendly territory. And we all know what happens when Voisin start in friendly territory. They get combat bonuses. We don't like combat bonuses. Hey, it's Goth Mommy Cleopatra. Nice to see you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There should be one more, I think. If I did my math correctly. If my math properly, we should be expecting one more friend to the party. Let's hit that and then hit this. And see what we can do. You should basically die now. And we're getting somewhere. Traku might fall pretty quickly. You know what? I don't think she's got all too many cities around the place. We might just be able to do some stuff here. Smack, heal, come forward. God, I wish I could just get around this rough terrain a little bit. And we circumnavigated the globe. That gives us a golden age. We hit a golden age. We're going to trail right into another one. Traku is probably the next. There might be a city here. But then Thenglong, and really, what is she going to do if we take Thenglong? And denounced. Okay, denounced by officially everybody on the map, really. That's a shame. You know, I'm really not trying to be as hated as I am. It's just working out that way. Traku is ours, and ooh, well, that's not gonna last very long. We're gonna need some governorage over here to deal with this. Ooh, even if we get a governor over here, it's really not gonna help it too much. Let's reassign you over there. That should give me 5 turns. 5 turns is not a whole lot. It's not a whole lot. I might be able to squeeze up to the next city in 5 turns, but that's a big if. It's a big maybe. Alright, let's go ahead and make Bogota a super city with our first vampire castle. This vampire castle is giving us a big fat whopping, what is that? 1430, 41 yields. 41 yield tile right there. Am I doing my math right? 27 plus 6 is 33 plus 5 is 38. I was wrong. Well, can't do math. Don't judge me. I don't think anybody can really do math. I think we all just lie about it and pretend. You know, we're dumb. We're at 48 science per turn. Much lower than everybody else except for Cleopatra. But though we are dumb, I feel it is safe to say that we are also mighty. We're kind of cutting a swath through people here. And we're slowly getting to the front line. We might have to jump up here to heal before we smack. And hope that we don't lose this catapult this turn. But I think we could take Hui before this drops. We hope. That's the goal. That's the big goal, but it is a possible goal. Wow, I straight up lost a crossbowman. I didn't realize it was going to get double tapped so hard, but we'll take away. Rebellion in 3 turns. That's gonna be so hard. You're positive, but I think you're a fake positive. I don't think you're like realistically in the positives. Mytho's right there for the taking. I think you're positive because I have the troops there. I really need a governor title. Let's reassign Liang to Hui and see, that gives us a couple of turns. I got 5 turns. With those 5 turns, I really actually need to take Thing Long, I believe. I don't think having Mai though is going to be enough positive loyalty swing to affect anything. And it's still not even near the end of the era. Ugh. Well. Sinbad is officially gone. We have lost him, and I would like to make sure you are somewhere that can get the triple yield bonus off of that. Okay, realistically, 4 turns. Less realistically, not actually 4 turns. I'm gonna need a unit sitting in the city. Ah, Da Nang, that's what I really should have gone for. Mai though, we're not going to be able to do anything with Mai though. I can't hit you this turn. That slows us down. Slows us down a nasty bit. Get over here, see what this actually looks like. 0.03 per turn. So I can move you up and I can move you up. Loyalty is such a pain in the butt. Da Nang is really what I should have gone for, but Thing Long, I'm gonna have to take it anyway. Oh, we're gonna have to strategically retreat back here to Da Nang, because Thing Long has got its walls, and it took a big swipe out of us that did not feel very good. Oh boy, I wish I could just recall a hero. Yes, I am starved of the arts and sciences. This was a problem that our people are aware of. I could get experience, or I could just get a lot of culture. Honestly, I can get both. So, you know, smart move on my part to go ahead and hit both. You're really close to leveling up. You're also close to leveling up. You have 1 level, you have 3 levels. So let's take it with you. And boom. And Da Nang is our largest city by far. That saves this city. For now, but I think I need to keep the governor in there to keep that city. You're positive, but if I reassign you to Da Nang, what happens to Trocue? Da Nang is good, but Trocue is bad. I need governor title. We need governor title. I don't have the military power right now to power through like here. I'm gonna need a unit. It takes you 7 turns. That's too long. Nobody wants to trade with me because I am just despised by the whole world and we're bleeding money. Well, that is certainly a pickle. I don't know what we're gonna do to keep Trocue. I don't have enough money to put a unit in there. 6 turns. If I pop you out, that falls in 4 turns. I need you in there. I can upgrade the trebuchet and upgrade this trebuchet, but now I'm poor. And Da Nang is also falling. Oh man, you got walls too? Bro, everywhere. Why does everywhere have walls? It's gross. I think we're gonna pop out here for a turn. I think we can survive a turn. Oh, we're already getting Niter. That's fantastic. And all the Niter was up here with Vietnam, so I'm glad that we came up here to hit that. Hoi An, Oahu, and Thing Long. I would like to get Thing Long before it gets too out of hand. Boy, she wants peace real badly. And I'm not willing to give it to her. You please go to Pokrovka. Aw man, Pokrovka got hit by a gross flood. Well, we're gonna need builders. We're gonna need lots of love on this side of the empire. And to be perfectly honest, I really need to be popping out some more units to take care of this side of the empire as well. Because we're kinda not doing the best. Let's recruit Hercules again. Waste a whole bunch of that era score. We're about 10 over, which is real disgusting. Hercules, you're gonna hang out in this city until I can cycle vampires and other units into the area to help out. God, I need the help. And nobody wants to trade with me. Everybody hates my guts. My though is falling. My though is falling. Thinglong shouldn't be that hard to kill if I can get just a little bit of experience on my other units. I think we'd be mostly okay. Here is our next city. Gaia kill. That's what? 1, 2, 3, 4 that we actually founded ourselves. And we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Turn 113. That's pretty fine. That's pretty fine. I feel like we've done an okay job there. This is going fine. It's fine, right? I feel like it's fine, even though we've kind of stalled out up here. We have no science. Woohoo! Look at this. If I actually spend the time, you know, doing economic things, we might be somewhere. We win the military emergency, again overshooting the air score by 1,000,000,000%, 1 promotion and 25% combat experience. Yes, yes, I'll take you. Where did you go? Probably up top, huh? Yep. So let's just pop you here. And with this, Thinglong is ours. It's already full loyalty. That should push this up in loyalty. This should be super good with loyalty. And I mean, you should be super good with loyalty as well. Yeah, I can pull you out and you're fine. I can pull you out and you're fine. You're a little less fine, so we're gonna need to get you up there, but I think it's because I haven't chosen to keep the city yet. Yeah, you're good. 42 combat strength on you is kind of much, but we should be able to start taking pot shots there and be okay. The big thing is just making sure we have generals in places. Once again, we are denounced by the entire world. Everybody despises us. They're just jealous of our power. The power that we wield is unacceptable to many people. Well, in my opinion, that just sounds like a them problem and not a me problem. Eventually, they will have to learn to accept us for as powerful as we are. The weak-minded often fear the powerful. How far are you from a promotion? Pretty far. How far are you from a promotion? Still pretty far. Man, we are struggling to keep these units healed up. Sadly, I keep losing melee units. I've lost a couple to this darn city here. But with this, Palau is ours. We're gonna keep that bad boy. I'm afraid this one might be able to kill us if we're not careful. That's my great fear. I'm pretty sure I can move you out of Thinglong and be just fine. Yeah, you're good. You're good. And you honestly need to heal. I can't do much more with you. Luckily, Batri's almost dead. So once we get her wiped out and done for, I don't think we really need those units on the front there for a while. We could heal them up and move them elsewhere. But we've been at war for so long, I'm pretty sure we're just drowning in war weariness. And we've been losing quite a few troops recently, which is honestly probably not helping the war weariness. The mega nasty war weariness that we must be facing at this point. Ugh! My siege unit. My siege unit. Let's get you here. I think you'll die, but I guess having you there is better than not having you there. No, you'll definitely die here. Let's get you somewhere useful. 7 turns. What is the strength of these walls here that is keeping me from being able to do anything? Timur, let's unhook you. No, not unhook you. Are you Hannibal? Yes. You grant a promotion. You know what? Next turn. Next turn. It has to be next turn. Timur, just be ready to be in the area. Hannibal, retire so that we can promote you. You start taking the pot shots on the city there. And within a couple of turns, we should be able to wipe out Batriu by the time the next era starts, which will be just 2 turns away. I just had to wait 2 turns. I could get the Terracotta Army too. You have to go there? What's the rule on you? Does it have to be flat land? Flat land. Oh. It hurts to put you there, but we're gonna do it. Just having like a max promoted army. Get all those bonuses in. And I'm gonna put a vampire castle right there. Which means we're gonna need to put a lumber or a mine there. This little bread basket here in the middle of our empire is pumping out so much food. Pokrovka, all those Tomarician cities, Scythian cities are doing really good. Renaissance era rolls around. Muskets. Monarchy. Actually, let's go ahead and pop into monarchy. And I would love to put in Gothic architecture. Maybe. I am putting in the thing, and then 2 Enfluent. I am making the Terracotta Army is what I mean to say. I think this is fine. I'm still building builders. I must kill the walls this turn. Can you go here and move you here? Oh, I really want the era score for wiping her out, so I'm gonna wait. Everybody's in a dark age but me. Ha ha. Eat it. We're gonna go with reform the coinage. I think we can start spamming out infrastructure here in the next little bit, because we're kind of low. We're kind of low on the infrastructure. Metal casting, we're gonna need to build up a better army anyway. We kind of had our army decimated. So it's about time for us to push one through. This guy gives like massive bonuses to melee units when he retires, and so I'm going to very well just retire him here and get like 1, 2, 3 melee units boosted up. It's better than just not doing anything at all. My though falls. We're gonna vote that down. I really don't want to be at war with anybody else. Don't do it, anybody. Okay. Who voted up? Hammurabi. Hammurabi? You're playing with fire, bud. Let's go ahead and retire you. And get the combat strength bonus from you used here. Yep. And she's gone. +5. Haha. And I'll keep this city as well. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We cut a swath of destruction across the map here. We are sitting on 3 capital cities. And what is this? 2, 4, 6, soon to be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 cities. And that's where I'm going to end this episode. We're second on science right now, behind Alex, but I'm pretty sure once we start building our stuff up, we are definitely going to catch up with Alex. He's not going to be able to keep ahead of us for very long. Next episode's probably going to be a very economy heavy episode because, well, I mean, we really need it. To be perfectly honest, our economy's in shambles. Absolute shambles. But everybody, thank you for watching. Let me know if you like this new form of content where I edit much more heavily. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.